Greetings, Earthlings. This is week 33 in Germany, and let's see what we have going on this week. First off, I want to say happy birthday to my stepmother, Alicia. Hope it was a great day. It was a great day here in Germany on Friday. It was freaking gorgeous out, and after I got back from work, I was biking along the Saar as I normally do now that I don't have to take the bus anymore. And I just noticed how lovely it was outside, so I called up Thad and was like, hey bro, you want to chill by the river? I got a football. I found a football in the garage. So I was like, dude, let's get the football going, let's get some beers going, and hang out down by the river for a little while. Lucas, which is one of Thad's friends, also came with us, and yeah, dude, it was fun. We just spent a couple hours down by the river, and then I biked back home once it was starting to get dark. That evening, Charlie and I hung out. We went over to Christian's place and did the, standard foosball, having a couple of beers, kind of a night. And I would say it was a pretty Supergeil night. And in case anyone is interested in what we were doing that night, here's a clip of John taking a shot of ketchup. Just literally just ketchup.
Super Leute, super lieb, super love, super geil, super Uschi, super Muschi, super Sushi, super geil, super heftig, super deftig, super lässig, super geil. Es ist super geil, richtig, super geil.
Saturday was actually kind of rainy and cold, not great weather, so I didn't really do anything during the day on Saturday. That evening, though, Charlie and I, again, went over to Christian's, played a little foosball, had a couple of beers, and again, pretty Supergeil. Sunday was a really, really cool day. Thad came over, and we were going to play cards with the family, but then it was such a nice day outside that we were like, let's go do something outside. And we went hiking through the woods. And we went up to this tower, and it was really cool, but it was closed, unfortunately. Still pretty cool to see from the outside, though. After that, I suggested to my host parents that we go try and see if there aren't any geocaches around. And we found one here in this tree, and Teresa, my host mom, was just super excited and just thought it was the coolest thing in the world that she wanted to go find another one. So then we, after we walked back to where we parked, we then found another geocache. So I guess we can put this on the tally of the people that I've just completely ruined their lives because they're now addicted to geocaching like I am. After that, then we drove to France, to a area called Speichern, just on the other side of the border, kind of down actually by where I work. And we drove up this hill and then kind of hiked a little bit further up to where this tank was. And there used to be a battle here back in the Napoleon era, so why there was a tank when those weren't around until like World War I, but the battle was in 1870, I'm not really quite sure. There was probably placards in French about it, but I didn't take care to read them. And there was also this really, really big cross to memorialize the battle. And we were there right when the sun was setting, so it was actually absolutely gorgeous. You could see kind of all over Saarland and Saarbrücken, kind of the area, and through the hills and the trees, and the sun was going down. It was really, really cool. Afterwards, we then came home and had some coffee with the family. Thad came with. And then Thad and I met Charlie in the middle of the city for our St. Patrick's Day celebrations, which were not really what I thought they would have been like. After learning about Carnival and all these big fests that are just pretty much just based around drinking, I would think St. Patrick's Day of all holidays would be a freaking hit with the Germans. However, we were at the Irish pub on Sunday evening before St. Patrick's Day, and it was nothing was really going on at all. So we just had a beer and then we went home. Monday, after work, just another freaking gorgeous day outside, and I'm going to have to do the next part in German so that some people watching this will be able to understand me. I'm going to put under subtitles below. Verena hat mir ein SMS geschickt und sie hat sich gefragt, ob ich Geocaching gehen möchte. Ich habe natürlich ja gesagt und wir haben die nächste Cache zu uns gesucht. So, wir sind im Auto gefahren zu dieses Friedhof, das wir gedacht haben, war ziemlich näher zu die Geocache. Aber ehrlich, es war nicht so nett. In Ehrlichkeit haben wir fast 1 Kilometer weit von die Cache geparkt und deswegen sind wir ein bisschen weiter gelaufen, als wir möchten. Aber egal, wir haben es noch gefunden. Verena hat es gefunden, es tut mir leid. Und ja, wir haben beide Spaß gehabt. It was fun. Marcus then asked me if I wanted to go to celebrate St. Patrick's Day, which was actually kind of surprising because, again, I thought no one celebrates St. Patrick's Day because, we in the U.S. celebrate like all weekend long, and they obviously don't do that here. I was like, absolutely, and I asked Verena on the way back home from geocaching if she wanted to go. She said yes, so we both, we all got in the car, headed back into the city to Old Murphy's, got a couple slices of pizza, had, some beers. Verena absolutely loved the Guinness. And yeah, it was actually a really fun experience of St. Patrick's Day in Germany. Not like the U.S., but it was a little more low-key than what happens in the U.S. usually. But hey, it was still fun. I had a good time. I spent a good part of the day on Tuesday searching for jobs, and so I rewrote what I thought was a good cover letter, and then I asked Celine, my tutor, to correct it on Wednesday, and she, changed some stuff. But, again, Celine, thank you very much for correcting my cover letter. But on Tuesday and Wednesday, I was really working on, trying to find some jobs. There's some at ZF that they offer. There's actually like a trainee program where you like travel around for like a year and a half and like try different stuff out, which actually seems pretty cool. So I'm really kind of putting some time into getting this application together and getting it right. Since it's not due till middle August, I think I have a little time. But yeah, I'm also sending out some other stuff. So applied to some places at Bosch and Stuttgart. Hopefully this continues and I can really start getting on this job application train thing. So yeah, Wednesday I was just kind of doing some more of that same stuff. Celine was helping me, with my cover letter. And then that brings us to today. And it's actually like 9 o'clock right now. I'm just getting around to making the video because I've been busy doing some other stuff. After I got home from work, I was trying to pack for a trip that I'm taking this weekend. And I'm not gonna tell you guys where because I like to leave you guys guessing. I like to keep coming back to watch my videos. So I'm just gonna give you a couple hints. It's a trip that involves me packing a lot of stuff the day before and having to take it to the Hauptbahnhof so I can meet my Mitfahrgelegenheit. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. I hope everybody else had a Supergeil week just like I did, and we will see you next week. Peace out.